Hey guys, so what we are doing today is we are going to continue our work with conflicting information. This is one of my favorite things that we do. The activity is called a lunchroom food fight, and essentially during class, you have to look at a ton of conflicting information, and your goal is to figure out who started the food fight and what they were fighting over. And then you also have to look at relevant information, relevant evidence that helps you come to your conclusion, and then you have to look at misleading evidence. So just so that you're aware, relevant information, relevant text evidence is evidence that is necessary, that's important, and then misleading information is information that just doesn't help you in any way. So you're going to have two documents that you can use that are going to help you with this lunchroom food fight. This first one is all of the close-ups of the testimonies, the situations, and things like that. So just here's the situation. You are the middle school principal at Christopher's Academy for Learning. So your role is you are the principal. Okay. Unfortunately, you were gone yesterday at a meeting during lunch, and when you got back, you heard there was a fight in the cafeteria. This happens all the time. Sometimes teachers aren't present, sometimes principals aren't present, and things happen, and we still have to come to the conclusion of what happened, what went down. So you've asked several students and teachers who witnessed the fight to write down what they saw and whom they think started the fight. Okay. As you begin reading through the statements, you realize there are many conflicting accounts of what happened and to who might have started the fight. Your job as the principal is to examine all of the evidence to figure out what happened so that individuals responsible can be punished. Okay, so here's all the witnesses. Now, there are, again, a bunch of witnesses. And you're going to kind of have to go through what I did when I was doing this. I had a piece of paper and I just started writing down this person, here's what they said, just important facts. Okay. Pictures are not necessary to look at. Whoever created this just used random pictures. But what's important is to look at their names, the specifics that they said, because you're going to see things like this person's talking about where these people sit, and then, tables 6 and 7. And then later on, somebody might say nobody sits in their assigned seats. So trying to see what's important and what you can gather with all this conflicting information. So again, you have all this information, and your job is to go through and figure out who started the fight. I will tell you, these people are not necessarily your suspects. These are people that the principal is interacting with, but they're not necessarily the suspects. The suspects, or the people who started the fight, may be somewhere else. You may see their names somewhere else, okay? So those are the teachers. And then lunchroom ticket supervisor, this is what she said. Okay, then there's evidence. Okay, and there's a couple pieces of evidence that you're going to want to pay attention to. There's text messages. Okay, there's attendance slips. That might be something good to look at. Lunchroom receipt. Here's the class schedules. Here's a menu. Here's a different attendance slip for a different class period. Seating charts. Okay, so again, you're going to want to look at all that information and see what you can figure out. Okay, now you have everything that everybody says. When you go to the second document, which looks like this, your detective case file, it has all those witness statements there. They're smaller. The other one that I just went over, clearly it's a lot bigger, so you're going to have better chance reading it. Here's the teachers and the supervisor. Here's the evidence again. Now, you need to figure out why certain pieces of evidence are important. Okay. And then this is the list of suspects. Okay. There are 12 suspects, and you have to figure out who of these 12 people started the fight. Who started the fight? Okay. And then if you were absent, there is a third document. These 2 pages, there are 5 questions over the analysis, and then the whodunit page. Okay. These 2 pages are the ones that you are going to submit for a grade. I'm going to tell you, it's going to give you a headache. It's going to make you think, and you are more than welcome to check in with me and see, hey, I think it's this person. Is this person right? And I may say, why do you think it's that person? And then you may give me information that I say, but listen to what this person said. Okay, you need to make sure that you're reading all of the evidence and all of the information. Remember, the goal is to see what is conflicting and figure out what is important and what actually matches with the evidence and what people are saying. Okay, good luck, have fun, and don't forget to ask questions. Thanks.